If you would like to add DLC to the PlayStation Portable running under EmuDeck, well, it can be kind of tricky. Today we're going to show you how to do it simple and easy. Stick around. All right, everybody. So we're assuming you're running EmuDeck, so make sure that you're using the PPSSPP standalone version of the PlayStation Portable emulator, not the default one that uses RetroArch. This tutorial might work for that, but it hasn't been tested. So we're going to assume that you have a game, like say Rock Band Unplugged here, and you've got some DLC, which is a bunch of music for it. And you're going to want to get all of this working under EmuDeck. I'm going to hit split so I get two windows, and make sure you have show hidden files turned on, because we are going to be digging into the directory structure that's not normally visible. And I'll throw in, if you haven't watched my Dolphin Tricks and Tips video, you should probably do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead on the right-hand side and go to your emulation folder where you have your ROMs and your BIOSes, and go to the PSP folder. Now, you may already have a game in here that you're adding DLC to, but we're going to go ahead and add this Rock Band Unplugged. Go ahead and copy that over to the other side. Doesn't take too long. These are pretty small. Now we have the game itself, but we're not going to copy the DLC over yet, because I want you to see how many songs this base game has when we run it under Emulation Station. All right, we'll speed this up a little bit so you don't have to watch all the loading. There's the game, as you would expect to see, and there's no metadata here. I'll have to scrape that later. And let's launch the game. I'm going to skip through a lot of the intro crap. There we go. How to play, yada, yada, yada. Okay, quick play. No, we don't need to learn how to play. Okay, so we have, it looks like we have a warm-up of 5 songs, right? You can play all of them. You have an apprentice of 5 songs. You have 10 songs. That's it. That's all that's in the base. We're going to add DLC to give us more songs. Okay, so let's go to our downloads here. Here's where our DLC is. Now, you may get lucky and the DLC that you get will already be in this format. This is actually the serial ID of the PlayStation Portable game. Now, let's say you didn't have that. You're going to have to go get it. Serialstation.com is the solution. Go there, type in the name of the game, in this case, Rock Band Unplugged, and select the main game. Right there at the top, it should be one of the only ones listed. And you're going to need to go in and decide which you have, Europe or America. We have the American US version. And is it digital or physical? If it's a disk image, which it probably is, it's physical. And if you line this up, physical with America, you have the serial number of ULS blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I bet that's exactly the same as the one we have, only there's no dash in it. No dashes, no spaces. That is the folder that must be deployed to the final destination. You can see the files are in there, but at the top level, you have to have that serial ID folder. Now, over here on the right-hand side, we're going to go to our home folder. We're going to do this nice and slow. Go to .var, which again, if you have hidden files turned off, app, and find the PPSSPP. There you go. And config PPSSPP. PSP. Yeah, this is why people can't find this stuff. And game. Now, there's nothing in there, so you're probably thinking, what did I even put in there? Well, that's exactly the root folder that the DLC goes into under the folder name of the serial ID of the game. Wait, could that be it? Yeah, that's really it. It's really knowing where the thing goes and how to name it correctly. That's really the whole trick behind this. So we're going to jump back in here and take a look, and you should be very pleased to see how many songs we have now. Rock Band, yada, 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 and blah, 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 quick play. No, we still don't want to learn. Oh my, now we have 8 songs for our warm-up. See, look at that. We got more songs. 8 songs for Apprentice. Nice, nice. A song for Solid, a song for Moderate, and 4 songs for Challenging, 3 songs for Nightmare, 6 for Impossible. Yeah, baby, that is a whole lot of song. Well, that's it, and you can pretty much do it with any game that needs DLC, same type of idea. Listen, if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, hit the bell, hype the video. You guys know what to do. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.